Hello everyone, my name is Declan Waugh. I'm an environmental scientist by profession. I would be a chartered water and environmental manager and a chartered environmentalist, and I'm here to give a brief presentation on the subject area of fluoride. Not that many people may be aware, but under EU law, under the Drinking Water Directive, fluoride would be listed as an undesirable substance. It would also be listed in the Groundwater Directive as a toxic, potentially persistent and bioaccumulative toxin that would have negative impacts on human health and the environment. It would be listed under the Dangerous Substances Directive as a substance that is potentially dangerous to humans and the environment. The United States Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease have listed fluoride among the top 20 of 275 substances that pose a threat to humans. The United States EPA, well, they have listed fluoride among the top 12 of 254 pollutants that pose a risk to humans and the environment. In the publication Clinical Toxicology of Commercial Products, this publication would rank fluoride in terms of toxicity ahead of lead. So when we look at fluoride and drinking water, how is it introduced into drinking water? Well, in Ireland, the HSE purchase fluoride in the form of hexafluorosilicic acid from a company in the Netherlands and imported into Ireland, where it is distributed to approximately 275 water treatment plants and injected into our drinking water supply at a concentration of about 0.8 milligrams per litre. It is interesting to note, by the way, that in the Netherlands the government do not add fluoride to the drinking water supply, as they believe that it is potentially environmentally harmful and also has potential to cause human health impacts on their citizens. So they don't do it, but the Irish government purchases chemicals from them to expose their own citizens to these particular risks. So when we consume fluoride in the form of fluoridated water, the first target organ that it reaches is the stomach. And in the stomach, where the pH is typically in the region of about a pH of about 2, which is very acidic, fluoride ions form a substance called hydrofluoric acid. That is the first reaction in the human body that fluoride ions undertake, and hydrofluoric acid is not a particularly safe or pleasant substance for the human body to have to deal with. Once it passes from the stomach into the blood supply, fluoride ions in blood plasma act as an enzymatic poison in the human body, and they do so by being metabolic inhibitors in the human body. Fluoride ions also are responsible for causing physical changes to the human body in the form of actually changing the physical structure of human teeth as well as bones. And it also accumulates in calcified tissues in the body, as well as organs such as the pineal gland. And all of this occurs because the HSE in Ireland believe that because a small percentage of children in Ireland may be at risk from not being able to afford a toothbrush or fluoridated toothpaste, that the entire population of the country should be exposed to fluoride in the form of fluoridated water, regardless of their individual medical concerns or their dietary exposure of fluoride from other substances. And astonishingly, as well, an area that is totally neglected in the whole debate about fluoride is the fact that 99%, yes, 99% of fluoridated water is not used for the purpose in which it was intended, and that is to mask the teeth with fluoride when you drink water. 99% of the water is discharged into the public water sewage treatment system as water that's used to wash your clothes, to wash your car, as water to use to flush your toilets and so forth, and is never used for the purpose in which it is intended. And that fluoride remains as a persistent toxin in the environment, in our receiving waters and in streams and in soil where you would have biosolids from wastewater treatment plants land spread on, say for instance, agricultural land, of which over 100,000 tons of biosolids a year are used for this purpose. So from an environmental perspective, it is one of the most unsustainable policies that has ever been generated in the context of water management and in the context of public health. The fact that 99% of the drug, fluoridated water, is not used for the purpose it was intended and is liberally just discharged into the environment is a disgrace. And this is a policy that our government is intended on continuing to pursue unless you, as a citizen and as a voter and as a consumer in this country, decide to say no, you do not support this and you want this policy to change. And I hope you do this. Thank you.